to enhance your internal power and to deepen your sense of inner peace. We'll be starting in a few minutes, so hang around if you want to go deep into mastering the internals through the energy work from internal Wing Chun, but also from my studies with the researchers of truth and consciousness research of Dr. David Hawkins. So, rock and roll. Welcome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hey Saskia, welcome to your first session.
Thanks. Can you hear me?
Yes, you got you. Sup Todd, sup Dave.
Am I supposed to greet you in a certain way?
Sorry, no, just g'day or whatever you please. The traditional Kung Fu kind of greeting is right fist, left palm, and that's like friendship and respect. Yeah, it's like friendship and respect. But you know, up to you. You can wave, you can dance, you can do whatever you please.
Cool.
Sup T, welcome.
Good. Morning, Sifu.
Morning. I thought that was a good recommendation about the books, Saskia. So I made a category for it there, so it's there now. I just saw it. It's a wonderful idea because everyone always asks about good books, and there are some suggested reads which help with the training as well. So I put that in there.
Yeah, I've just been looking at the Mind Power tutorials that you've got on there, and I've just ordered the Power versus Focus, is it?
Yeah,
Force.
Power versus Force, yeah.
Power versus Force, yeah.
Yeah, wonderful book.
And Let It Go as well, I've ordered that one as well, so.
Yeah, I think Letting Go is probably the best one to start with. I suggest that as a good starting point, and then from there, Power versus Force is a good follow-up, so yeah, jump into that. Sup Teej, sup Red, welcome. Melissa, hello.
That is better. It's a bit bright, that light.
Whereabouts in France are you, Saskia?
I'm about 40 minutes, well, I'm sort of in between Poitiers and Limoges, sort of on the slightly west mid kind of region.
All right, lovely.
Central, but slightly to the west, yeah.
Okay, I got some geography now. All righty, team, let's begin. So, standing, so feet facing forward, knees softly bent. Get a sense of your spine being lifted up. So you want to feel your center being lifted up to the sky, everything else just releasing around the center. And then you want to turn from inside the center of the center. So you're maintaining your feet forward, spine nice and tall, eye line parallel to the floor, and turning the center. So turning around, this part is the center of the center. And we're letting all the muscles release around the spine, relaxing, opening, and getting an awareness through the center. Good. Alrighty, so bend and bow. So now we're rolling all the way down, bending down, and then coming all the way back up. Gently back, leaning back gently and looking up to the sky and just getting the spine nice and open, and then releasing back down. So in your own rhythm, just going down and up gently and consciously, so you're not rushing it. You're just moving the spine, waking it up. Good. Alrighty. Stable through the stance, so knees softly bent, toes facing forward. Rest the hands on the hips. Maintain that sense of rising through the crown, so you still have that length, like water coming up through your center. Maintain that rising of water through the center, and now circle your head. So we're warming up the lower part of the spine, opening up the lower vertebrae. So the hips and legs stay stable as possible as the head rotates to get that lower part of the spine active. Other way. Good. Okay, so now, Imagine like your rib cage is expanding in every direction, and you can have a sense of like water flowing out through your arms and legs. So you get a sense of extension and openness through the whole of both arms, even through the fingers. So your fingers are all opening up. Maintain that sense of length and energy out through the arms as you now circle the hands. So opening through the ribs, length and extension out through the hands, so all the joints feel a sense of opening, spine nice and tall, mobilizing the shoulders and opening the joints of the arms. Good, other way. Excellent, alrighty. Maintain that sense of rising through the crown, everything else releasing down. Now stabilize from shoulders down, just relatively stable, so the shoulders can move a little bit. And now circling the head, so opening up through the upper part of the spine, so the neck and the top part of your spine, opening up, nice slow, conscious circles. Other way. Good, alrighty, now shake it out. So just shaking your body out, loosen up any tension. Okay, so let's do our state meditation. You can do it seated, standing, or lying down, it's up to you. And start by closing down your eyes. Take some deep, calm, rhythmic breaths. Relaxing the body. Calming down the nervous system. Breathing with a sense of ease. Breathing with a sense of peace. Now bring your focus to your spiritual intention. Whatever that might be. Joy, power, peace, freedom, love. Bring your spiritual intention into your awareness. If you want to, you can imagine a person, event, experience, or memory, something which brings up that elevated emotion. Calm, gentle breaths as you enter into that good feeling quality. Feel it. Allow yourself to experience vibration of it. With each breath you take, Go deeper and deeper into this elevated emotion, the frequency of your spiritual intention. Now, as you rest in that vibrational quality, sense the space of the center, from the earth to the tailbone, to the point above the crown. Softly sensing the space of the center. Gently breathing the frequency of your intention, breathing that energy into the center. Feel it. Be fully aware of it. Bringing the center into vibrational harmony with the field of your spiritual intention. Now, imagine a small, bright ball of energy, like the size of a marble or a pearl. See it somewhere in the mind's eye. Infuse that good feeling quality into this ball of light. Now place this bright ball of energy down at the base of the spine. Now as you softly draw up from the base, breathe in and rise this light up to above the crown. As it reaches the crown, breathe out and gently release. Now in your own time, in your own rhythm, breathing in to rise this light up through the center to that point above the crown. Breathe out and gently release. Softly, effortlessly rising and releasing with the breath. Centered in intention. Infusing the spirit into the center. Now, gently maintain this sense of risenness, tall, open through the center. Good feeling quality, vibrating within your space. Now slowly expand from the center, sensing into the back, chest and belly. Sensing into the neck and head. Sensing the shoulders, hips. Sensing into the arms, the legs. Sensing into the hands and the feet. Calm, gentle breaths. As you softly focus on the etheric body, the energy body. Sensing the space you occupy. Centered in your intention. Sensing the space. Elevated in your emotional quality. And now, from above the crown, start to sink down. Imagine a gentle shower of energy, like liquid light washing down through the skull, brain, eyes, face, cheeks, jaw, tongue and neck. This peaceful shower of energy washes down through the shoulders, chest, the upper back, sinking down through the arms, belly, lower back. Sinking, releasing through the forearms and hands. Continuing to sink down through the hips, thighs, knees, calves, shins and feet. Sinking through the entire space. A gentle shower of energy washing throughout the entire body. Centered in your intention as you sink, release, dissolve. Now, as you continue to sink through the space, sink now emotionally. Let go of all forms of upset. Sinking, releasing any doubt, fear, blame, anger, resentment. shame, pride, any emotional blocks dissolving, releasing, letting go. Allowing these energies to dissipate, release from the system. Now, bring the focus back to the light-filled center. Feel the good feeling quality. See this radiant light. And now expand this light, shining it in to the whole space you occupy. Shining into the neck, head, the chest, back and belly, shoulders, hips, arms, legs, hands and feet. See the whole body radiating with a bright white energy. With each breath you take, see this light becoming brighter and brighter. Waking up the sense throughout the whole body. Infusing this elevated frequency into the entire space. Now, slowly draw your center forward. See in front of you a mirror image of your own center. Connect your center to that center in front of you. Seeing a plane of light. Calm, peaceful, powerful breaths as you energize the power plane. Imagine a giant, radiant sun behind you. Its light shining through your space, funneling into the power plane. Calm, powerful breaths. Centered, elevated in your quality. sensing, sinking, releasing, focused gently along the plane of intention and energy. Resting in the state. As you rest in the state, take a moment to say your own prayer or mantra. Feeling that elevated emotional quality. And bring the state into our training today. And use it throughout your daily life, however you wish. Open the eyes whenever you're ready. Let's bring the state into our form. Awesome. We'll do breakout rooms for 5 minutes, so share your observations, and then we'll come back for some more. I think we've got Q&A today. So jump into your breakout room, share your observations, and then we'll come back for a bit. Thanks for joining us on our live. We've got a few questions here. I'll quickly answer them before I finish up. You may have answered this in other places, and I'm happy for you to point me in the resources, but what does sinking release inside? Sure. Sinking is the movement of energy down through your system. My master would say tum, others call it sinking chi. If you're not in the One Tao Family group, go to the link in my YouTube profile, and it's a free community where I've got a course which goes through all the different parts of the state so you can manifest internal power. In the Mind Power course, there's a whole section on sinking energy, the movement of energy, and how to master and use it. The power plane that's a good question. The power plane is a few components. So it starts in your own center. So from the earth up through to a point above the crown. That's the beginning. And in that space, in the beginning of the power plane, you center in your intention. So you get that good feeling quality of consciousness, peace, joy, love, power. So you're infusing that frequency via intention into your center. You then focus that forward in front of you, essentially like a plane, so a literal plane, a plane of energy from your center, which connects to something like this. So like this. So from my whole center, connecting to that center in front of me, and like you could look at this image here, see that line down the center there? It's like that. So that's the power plane. That funnels all your mass momentum, intention, and energy all down that one line. Sinking is the flow of energy downward, release, dissolve mentally. Yes, so we sink mentally and emotionally as well. Next one, con artist or brainwashed. All right, you gronk, because you don't understand something, it means it doesn't exist. You're an idiot. All right, and Jimmy, yeah, awesome. All right, guys, much love. Thank you for joining us. If you're not in the One Tao family as yet, jump in there. There's free courses which will help you to understand and go deeper, to manifest your internal power and bring a sense of peace into your mind and heart. All right, much love. Peace.